Hi, everybody. I'm Terry Ann. I'm coming on today with Anthony's weekly words of wisdom. It's something he's really been nagging at me for about a little over a year now. He will have transitioned about 18 months ago. That's him in the background if you can see me watching over me. He's been one of my strongest guides this entire time since the moment he left. And after we published the book, From Death to Life, The Incredible True Story of Anthony Joseph, my life shifted dramatically. And through COVID and some internal changes, my husband and I actually shifted our business, and we are going to be going on the road. He told me probably a month or two before I published the book that we're going to be taking our show on the road, Ma. And I was like, I don't know how this is even going to be possible. I don't know. My husband at the time was like, I was like, he's never going to sell the business. It's never going to happen. So he said, just trust me and ask him. And I asked my husband, and he said, all right, let's do it. And so no fear, no interpretation. He just, went in, and I was like, wow, so this is truly, divinely guided and protected by him. And following that guidance, he's told us where we'll be going and what we'll be doing when we get there. So there's a much higher divinely guided purpose behind it as we go into 2021. But what I wanted to share this week, and I'm going to be sharing them weekly, he's really adamant about me getting out there now and sharing these weekly words of wisdom. So I channel Anthony Joseph, and when he comes through, it can be overwhelming for me. So I was a little apprehensive about, doing this live and starting it on YouTube for that reason, because it does make me feel vulnerable. But I think that vulnerability is something we really need right now going forward. So to begin, I just set the tone by raising my frequency, calling in all of my guides and my angels. And as I set this barrier of protection around me, I call in Archangel Michael to the right, Archangel Uriel to the left, Archangel Raphael in front of me, Archangel Gabriel behind me, and Anthony Joseph, I ask you to work within me. I ask you to uplift my frequency now as you come in. Bringing peace to my heart and allowing me to do the work that I do going forward. So as I begin to feel Anthony enter my space and fill my physical body with light, you may notice some of my demeanor has changed, some of my mannerisms, some of my speaking. So Anthony, we would like to know, for this weekly words of wisdom for January 13th, what wisdom would you like to share with us this week as I channel your words? I ask to be a clear divine channel of light for Anthony Joseph to flow through me. And as I bring my energy out and I merge my energy with him, I also call in my guides and only connect with the highest and most benevolent beings that are here for my highest and best. There is an archway to an openness, a portal, if you will, to the divine inner being that you are. Follow that true path. desire, that true path, your purpose. The guidance that you are receiving is spot on. Make no mistake that you were put here for a divine purpose. Residing in the physical not only to learn, but to enhance. Enhance the power within and learn how to utilize it in the human form. As you go forward, there'll be three more beings, higher level beings that come to you, Mom. You'll notice them by the way that they feel. There'll be hills and valleys of emotions. But this gift is just not bestowed upon you. It is the gift that is bestowed upon humanity. To uplift, rise. To bring in more light to the people and more light to Earth. Earth is a functioning being, the carrier of all. How did others find you? You all bring together a resonance of true light. And as one shines, the next shines, and it continues on. Continues on as you all become a beacon of light, rising way above the lower frequencies, creating a true, new, divinely guided world in the golden dimension. The golden dimension is where I reside. The golden dimension of light is now coming to Earth in this time period, 2021, going forward. The golden dimension is here. You are being called to rise up above, and to take others with you. Teach the spoken word, how to live truly in the golden dimension. There'll be great shifts and changes throughout your world over the next three or so months. Those hills and valleys again will be in and out. But it's important for you and it's important for others to stay grounded and anchored in that energy of true love and peace within. Creating that band of resonance within all of you. Visualize calling in your tribe, calling in the infinite light beings that not only are within you, but those that reside outside of you, your other dimensions. Those higher dimension fractals of self are truly bound to who you are. They're part of you, part of your core soul. That core soul within, that core soul needs to be opened within you, unlocked if you will, unlocked with the key that resides. That key is within your heart space. That heart space needs to open, and that's what you are to teach, how to open the heart space. The more you open that heart space, the more you are open to that higher frequency, that higher self. Your higher self is always tuned in to another dimension, another reality. It's up to you to unlock that key. Use that key to your heart to open and unlock that higher perspective. The higher perspective knows no pain or suffering. The higher perspective only knows true love. True love of self and true love of others. When you begin to live from that heart space, that divine being within, that's what shifts and changes the world, not any other lower vibrational things. That true love within you sparks that desire, sparks that and ignites like a flame, like a moth to a flame. in others, divinely aligning each of you in your purpose and in your power. So as you all rise up, begin to see all of that. Begin to see the divine within you, that higher self aspect of your true self, your soul. Connect with your soul. Your soul is longing to connect with you. You have so much support from others on the other side, loved ones, ancestors, light beings, infinite ascended masters and gods. They are all divinely connected to you and others. So I ask as we go forward that each of you begin to connect with that higher space, that higher frequency, and raise your frequency up. The only way to beat the dark is to raise up, raise up, raise up, raise up far above, have a higher perspective view, almost as if you're sitting like an owl in a tree. And rise up. And you rise up together. As one rises, the rest will follow those frequencies. Your frequencies are all aligned. It's all connected. We are all one. We've never not been one. We've always been one. And it's time to unlock that key, not only to the divine within you, but to the higher self resonance, that golden dimension. That golden dimension resides within each of you. So as going forward, opening all of that lower vibrational stuff needs to be put to the curb. That baggage that you keep, you and others, that you keep within you, those old conditioned thoughts and beliefs, these all need to be moved. Those all need to be transferred, taken out, removed. There is no place for that up in the higher dimensions. There is that true resonance within each of you. That light, that divinely guided light from above as it travels through your physical body, not only enlightening your physical body, but your mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies as well. Open and rise, higher perspective, new world, golden dimension. And with that, going forward, I ask you all to begin to shift your perspectives. As you create and manifest your exact life as you wish it. So the words of wisdom from me this week will be: stay focused, stay aligned, stay clear, and stay in your lane, for God's sake. Stay in your lane, stay in your lane. You and only you are unique to you. You and only you are unique to that blueprint, that design that you were created for. Follow that divine blueprint as you go forward. Peace. And so when I come out of a channeling, it usually takes me a minute or so to decompress, to come back into my physical. My physical body is, our physical bodies are the most dense part of our body. So sometimes for me and others as an open channel, coming back can be difficult. I like to stay where I am a lot of times and not come back, but I know I have to do that, and my son reminds me of that. So I hope you enjoyed our channeling. I love you, Aunt, and thank you for always divinely guiding and protecting me.